Hey guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This has been a long time coming. I wanted to do this ages ago. I managed to record it on my phone, but I just wasn't content with the result and it just wasn't right. And so I was just like, you know what, I think it's time to bring a vlogging camera. And plus, I think it's the best thing anyways, because I want to try and take YouTube to a whole new level. Well, whole new level. We've got some questions and answers. Yeah. Okay, who are you? That was from Fran. My name is Christian Joey Mendoza Arcible. I am a TikToker and 20 years old, and yeah. Sorry, I'm still new to this because as you know, that I don't even talk as much on my TikTok. It's usually just audios and then do skits, no voice whatsoever. So to those that are just watching me now, hi, hello. This was from Moira. Not a question, but as soon as lockdown's over, we're going on another double date. As some of you may know, my girlfriend is AALIYAH de Gracia. Yeah, obviously, I'm so down. It's been 3 months since I last saw my girlfriend, and it's been, I think, ever since July I've seen Moira, and so yeah, I miss you guys. Next question. What is something you always look forward to as a kid, and what is one thing now? I guess the one thing that I'm waiting for now is for lockdown to be over. As in, like, I think everyone's waiting for lockdown to be lifted again and stuff like that, and it's just so depressing. I know some people are trying to cope with like depression and stuff like that, and I'm here for you because I had my fair share of depression. When I was in high school, depression hit me, not to the point of suicide, but loneliness, and it was kind of just like isolating, and it felt as though that no one was there for me. And yeah, however, as time grew by, and like eventually I started to recognize that there are people around me, there are ways to cope with things like that, and look, I want lockdown to be over. That's it. Lockdown to be over. That's the one thing that I want. Okay, I'm back. As a kid, the one thing that I used to want was just to meet my friends, and it was literally just like, oh, like, it's Saturday, oh, let's go, I'm gonna go to Brighton and like meet up my friends, and like, that's it. And then like have fun and stuff like that. But now it's just kind of just like, oh god, here we go, I'm having fun. Next question. What is your dream job? Some of you know my dream job is becoming a physiotherapist, and but unfortunately, due to circumstances and stuff like that, it kind of just went in the bin. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do. I was kind of indecisive in what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do photography. I'm a very, like, you know, I like my cameras, as in like, I got a Nikon DSLR over there. Let me know if you want me to do some, like, you know, some photo shoot outside, and then I'll vlog it. Yeah, so comment down on that. Again, someone just said, how old are you? I'm 20 years old, 20. My birthday is 12th of March 2000, and yeah, it's not that far. Tips on fashion. I really like your fashion style / sense. The thing is, it's trial and error. As in, like, for me, when it came to like trying to get my right fashion, trying to get the right clothing that I wanted, it took some time. Obviously, sometimes you get your fashion from your parents, them being your, like, you know, your idealism. But the way that I found my own, because my parents don't really have any fashion sense. Sorry, mom. For me, the fashion sense that I got was kind of just like vintage / kind of posh looking. As in, like, I'll pop up some photos, but yeah, as in, like, these photos, as you can tell, like, I kind of look posh, and the other ones kind of just like look sinister. I don't think my fashion sense is like all the way up there, but it's good. If you could meet someone dead or alive, who would it be and why? The one person that I did want to talk to or meet again is my Lola. Reason being is because my Lola was the one that actually said to me that I want you to be big one day. I want you to, you know, to strive for something that you're passionate about. She said all those stuff. Pretty much what you would hear in, like, you know, in inspirational videos. And it's like she already knew. She already knew way before like television and stuff like that, even the internet. She knew what she wanted to do, and she done that by like pure love. And from that, like when I was like a little boy, my Lola grandma, she would like tell me off and stuff like that, but she told me off for the right reasons. And like it was just so like heartwarming, because it as much as it was a pain in the ass to getting told off, those memories of getting told off from my Lola was actually really good, because from those disciplines I managed to get my own like perspective in life, and I wouldn't be myself if it wasn't for her. Keep that in mind, as in like, I wouldn't be me, as in like I wouldn't have strived for different things without her. And same with my Lola. My Lola was the one that like pushed me forward when it came to work and stuff like that, but mentality was from my Lola. And then yeah, I love you, Lola. Hope I make you proud. Next question. Amadeus, you're doing a YouTube video, pancakes or waffles? Okay, I'm a big waffles guy. If like we go to like Creams or like or those dessert places, I want me some waffles. I guess if it's like a crepe, because they're kind of like a pancake. Yeah. Where am I from? I am from the West Sussex. Yeah, near Brighton. But yeah, someone said, I remember seeing a comment saying that like, is it worth it going to Worthing? And I was just like, nah. It's not bad, it's just not it. As in like, it's not it compared to Brighton. I go to Brighton more than I go to Worthing Town. So if you do see me, say hi. I think some of you don't know that I'm actually from the UK. So hi, I'm from the UK. From down south. As in like, I'm like an hour away from London, and an hour and a half. But yeah, as in like, train journey there isn't bad, really. Have you ever thought about traveling around the world with your girlfriend? Yes, hello. Yes, obviously. Yeah, obviously. I want to go back to the Philippines with her. I want to like visit around Europe. Obviously when this pandemic is over. Because, oh my god, it's been a pain. But yeah, I think I want to go back to the Philippines, and I want to visit some other TikToks as well, make some, you know. I'm not a dancer, as some of you may know already, but yeah, I want to go back to the Philippines, make a vlog out of that, and then yeah. How many years have you been in England? I think that's what I'm trying to say. I've been here in England ever since I was 5, and so yeah, I've been here for 15 years. And I remember coming to a specific date, which is 23rd of October. Obviously right before Halloween, and like it was so cold, it was freezing. Keep in mind I was only 5. I've never experienced cold before, and everything was so new to me. So like in the Philippines, we only have 2 type of weathers, or like in the Philippines, and basically it's hot and rainy. Even when it's raining, it's still quite hot, as you can tell. And like it goes, the lowest it's ever been probably like 15 degrees. Like here in the UK, that's summer, and it's kind of just like, oh, fucking you man. But yeah. Throughout the 15 years, obviously I grew up here. But I wasn't born here. So yeah, I'm born in Manila, Philippines. Yeah, the so I can speak Tagalog. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Pangalan ko pala... yeah. How far is the LDR with AALIYAH? The long distance relationship with AALIYAH is not that bad. As in, like, it's only 2 hours. I know some of you probably want me to make a video with her. I will try and get a video with her, as in, like, we'll do some reaction videos and stuff like that. Suggest something down in the comments. Actually, I want to see what you guys want to see when it comes to that. How many rings have you got? I got plenty. Wait, I got here, but yeah, I got some of these like that. It's one of those cufflings or whatever they're called, but yeah, no, not cufflings, the finger thing. This one don't fit me either, as much as I want to try and fit it in there, my finger's just too fat, and yeah, I can't even. But yeah, those are my there's some here. See, look, like, as some of you know, my iconic snake ring. Yeah, that. I got loads, but yeah, as in, like, here's another one. Come in. Focus me. But yeah, there. But yeah, that I got loads, as in, like, I got a whole, like, pot of it. I need to go get a jewelry box, really. I was really into rings ages ago, really. As in, like, I got invested in it ever since, like, my cousins got me into it. Keeping my my like icon, or like my people that I used to look up to was actually my cousin. He was a bit rebellious, still is. Love you, bro. Why don't you do Pinoy TikTok? Okay, some questions have led to this, and I was just like, it just isn't me. As in, like, as much as, like, some people would be like, oh, you should try and get into it and stuff like that, it's just not me. The thing is, like, obviously I want to do something that I'm comfortable with, and what I'm doing right now is comfortable. Pinoy TikTok just isn't for me. But, you know, I still do have Filipino viewers. So, to my Filipinos out there, do you wear lenses? Do I wear lenses? Yes, I actually do. If I try and zoom in my eye, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I got my green contacts in today. But yeah, oh my god, look how terrible my skin is. But yeah, I got green contacts in today. As some of you may know, I actually do have the, what do you call this, the blue one. Yeah. How did you find your style? Trial and error. Next question. How did you become so famous? Or in other words, what did you do to grow so much? This question is actually kind of like, it's the way that I done it, and basically it was kind of just like stick to trends. Eventually, like a trend that will catch on to you, and you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Back when I was posting like random stuff, I done like a hole in the £1 coin here in the UK, and like put it in my necklace, and I got the idea from my friend Rob. So hi Rob, shout out to Rob. He gave me the idea of doing it and then putting it in a necklace, and it kind of just, it blew up to like, I think it blew up for, this was me back then, okay? I got like 300 likes on it, and I was just like overwhelmed back then. Just like, yeah. But yeah, so after that, it was kind of just like do dances. I done dances as well. I done point of views, as some of you may know me for point of views, skits. Yeah, I think that's it in general. As in, like, I tried to do my first ever skit was a Filipino mom, which is my mom, and I'll show her first clip here really quick.
Anak! What? Anak! What? Sus Marios. Putang ng bata to. Bingi na bingi. What?
Are you deaf? Can you not hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Are you raising your voice at me?
No, I'm not raising my voice.
You better show respect, huh?
Me? What the fuck?
What did you say?
Oh my god. You know, if this gets, let's say 5k, okay, 5k likes, and then I'll make a part 2 on my TikTok, and then I'll show a montage here, and then on my Instagram as well. So I'll make a part 2 to my Asian mom, because then I get bullied. My friends telling me to like go make a part 2, and I'm there just like. So in conclusion, how did I become so famous? I just followed the trend. As in, like, I done point of views, stuff like that in different cultures, and then eventually I found my algorithm, and then just like, you know, then follow, just keep on following. What's your favorite food? There's like sisig, there's like, you know, there's adobo sinigang, there's some stuff. This is Filipino favorite food. And it's just those 3, I can't put them in order. If it's street vendors, oh, it's gotta be quick. Or fishbowl with the little special dip. Oh, to all my Filipinos, you know. Did you expect to be that famous? No. Early March, I was sitting on probably less than 1k. And then eventually I was gonna just like, you know what, I'll do some TikToks because I'm bored and there's nothing to do. First lockdown. And then eventually I was gonna just like, okay, I'm getting the rhythm, I know what I'm doing, I feel comfortable. And then I was there just like, yeah, this feels so right. Like I was destined for this. And I was just like, okay, let me try and take it a little bit seriously. April, I was there just like, okay, let me do some dances and try and add in the skits and stuff like that. And then eventually I kind of just grew on to doing point of views, and I'm there just like, point of view when he's looking at you and like you look away, and it's kind of just like the TikTok like that. Oh, I still cringe out. I know some of you are probably like, how do you get the confidence? And it's like, I still cringe out. Even like I watch it back and they're just like, people like this. I know you're probably getting like, you know, 2 different type of people in one. But yeah, so like, this is me, this is what I'm like, hey. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be famous at all. Not at all. No, not in a million years. Next question. What is your best memory? My best memory? I don't even know. God, I have no memory. The only thing memory is Barcelona. I love Barcelona. I remember Sagrada Familia. Oh my god, I was walking around Sagrada Familia and I was kind of just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, it was so breathtaking. I took so many photos, and I made even like, I'll show you some photos when I was in Barcelona. This is what I used to look like, by the way. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. But yeah, Sagrada Familia was breathtaking, and I'm planning to go back when it's actually finally rebuilt. So if I'm still on YouTube, yay! I will vlog that for you guys, and I'll show you the scenery of the closest thing to heaven. Alright, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube video, my first ever YouTube video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, you know, subscribe, please. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and